welcome back to the Finca. The poorer weather is behind us. I'm massively overdressed. It was cold earlier though when I took the dog out, 2 degrees Celsius. Eventually, after another best part of a day, I've got this window finished all around the inside, cleaned up to a certain extent. It's looking really good. I'm really pleased with it. It's been a massive job. All these stones have all been cut and trimmed and made to fit and everything. But right now I need to leave it because I've got a couple of projects that I need to do. So the first project is this restoration modification of this old door. This door is actually out of Emilio's house, and on closer examination he doesn't even think it's the original door for that house. He thinks it's come from another house. We've no idea how old it is. It's got to be at least 150 years old. And what we've got, because people have got taller over the years, he wanted to retain this door and make it taller. Fortunately, the frame, which is a bit scabby down the bottom there, was actually built into the floor. So what I've done, I've put 2 pieces of timber, one there, you can tell by the colour, and one there to make the door a bit taller. As they've taken the frame out, and it's proper twisted, proper old. It's a bit rotten on the outside, but it doesn't merit being changed. So what I've done, I've packed out the sides of the door evenly and then braced it across. This is the most visual side of the door, so I wanted this side to look the rest best. And now what I've got to do is turn it over and brace it on the back with the braces flush with the frame, because this way the door opens this way, and obviously with these on we can't open it to install it. So I need to turn it over now, brace it on the back, brace the corners, being that it's perfect, and hope it stays exactly as it is. It's also got this little opening bit here which hasn't got a stop on it and is split in half, which I'm going to repair as well. Yeah. So I've had to relocate all the hinges and everything because it's changed in size and etc. etc. I need to relocate the pernos, the bolts on there. So Emilio's coming over in a bit. He's going to help me turn it over, get it braced, and see what we can do with it. A bit of a closer view. That's how much the door's moved. That used to be level, and the same with the hinges here. You can see I need to move them up a bit because the whole door shifted. We could have just put 2 of these pieces of wood on the bottom of the door to make it longer, but I thought and suggested to Emilio that it would look a lot better for equilibrium if there's one on the top and one on the bottom. He agreed. This is a little flat. This has been, you can see the big split in it. This was originally just cut out of the door basically, but it's split. It's been repaired a lot of years ago with these metal plates, but there's no stop, so it falls right through. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix that as well, devise a way of stopping it, either put a frame on the back or put some braces across the front that will sit against that. We'll get to that in a bit though, because that's not super important right at the moment. Right, so the door's been reversed several times, if I can. So heavy. Now opens and closes. We've got it all braced at the back here, you can see that, and so we can actually take this door off and it should remain where it is. So that's the result. I've moved all the hinges obviously. Yeah, heavy. I just need to move the receivers for the bolts, that one's loose anyway, and then do that little door up there. The problem is getting these screws out half the time. The slot heads, and they don't like to come out. These were before crossheads and fillets were invented. Ah dear, it's not coming out. There it comes. If you can't get them out, tip, use an impact driver on them, you know, one of the manual ones, and bash them and they come out. That's how I got all the others out there. Might need it for this one, I think. No, it's coming. I'm going to replace them with finest posi drives. So I'll get these moved. So next on the list is this little opening. The wood's just split and cracked, and it's had some plates tacked onto it to hold it together. I'm going to remove those and put 2 strips of wood across to stop it from going in when it closes, and to hold these together as well. If I can find me little tool. Come on, get out. So this is an original window that came out of ours. The principle is exactly the same. That lifts up, that opens. These 2 pieces here, that one and that one, stop it from going right in, and the little thing there locks it. So that's what I'm going to do to that one. Right, so bits made. My next challenge is to glue these together at the same time. Stick these, where's the other one gone? Stick these on there. So I think first I'm going to glue this cracked piece of, split piece of wood, and then clamp it together, and I'm going to nail those on. You get my glue to come out, there it comes. As good as new when it's done, eh? You can't have too many clamps, remember. There we go. Clean that off in a minute. Right. The right side. Plenty of glue on them. One. I've already marked out where they want to be. Right. Lovely. Very good. And the other one, wood glue. Just wipe it off with a damp cloth. Any overspill you get comes off dead easy. And that one goes just there. Running out of room, aren't they? So I'll can take that off now, I think, on that one. Clean this up, let it dry, and then we'll have a look what we've got. There we go. Well, it's a tree. It's upside down, but and that piece of wood underneath is just supporting the door. Lovely. Look at that. All I need to do now is put a stop in for this. I took out the modern screw. I'm going to put a little old looking black screw, I think, in there, and just to stop that, so that will keep it shut. Fab. Looking good. So there we go. The door is done. It's down to them to stain it up, get it all the same colour, clean it up as well. I've not been requested to do that, but yeah, I'm sure when it's all the same colour, and even if it isn't, it doesn't matter. It's these things get modified over the years. The lighter wood will fade massively, for sure, as we know that it does. It will end up nearly all the same colour without doing anything to it, but I suspect it'll put some sort of stain, whatever, on it. So yeah, wonderful. So having just said that, I've given it a coat. Look at that. You can't tell the new from the old right now. Looks absolutely fantastic. Well aged, mature, well used, but super functional, super traditional, super historic. Another good job well done, I think.
And the second project we need to attend to urgently is to put a roof on this chicken run. 3 reasons really. Number one, we used to have a pair of doves visitors regularly. They used to eat the cat food, didn't mind about that. They were quite sweet, used to sit on the wall over there. However, they've obviously told their friends that there's all this seed round the back where the hens are. And every morning we wake up, there's about 40 doves in here all helping themselves, and it's costing us a fortune basically. So by covering that, it should stop them from getting in. The second reason, if any of the birds have any kind of disease, we want to keep our hens safe. We don't want any bird flu, thank you very much. And thirdly, it's only going to help to deter Mr. Fox. As you know, those who've been following us, we did lose our hens last year to the fox. So we need to get on with this pretty quick, so let's do it.
So the other day, remember, we made this provisional structure to see if it would work. It works fine. So what I want to do now is put another pole in the middle against the wall, and then a brace on the other end. So in the first instance we can run a wire right across between the two to give us something to tie our roof to. We're making the roof out of chicken wire, because any kind of plastic mesh or anything like that lasts about 10 minutes in the sun here. So first job, get some holes dug, get some posts stuck in, and yeah, mix some concrete. So the first one I want to put in is a diagonal brace here. We want to tension a wire across there. This resists the tension, otherwise I'll just pull the post over that way. And then one in the centre. So I'm going to dig this one out, although it doesn't need much because the hens have been doing a bit of digging already, and get that one ready.
Actually didn't take much digging, and as you can see the hens are straight around there. What are you doing? They love a hole. But yeah, so this brace is just going to fit onto here. Can't do it one-handed with the camera, but you get the idea. Andy's just gone to get his spanner and we'll get it done.
That's where my next hole's going to be. Looks like they're helping me already. Are you helping, girls? Right, let's get this cleared out. This is ready for concrete now. Fab.
They were white this morning.
You want a dust bath? Right, so that's where this pole wants to be. Exactly the same as that one over there. It's going to go in probably to about there, so that's the size of hole I need. The hens have helped me. They've not done much, so I'll have to do the rest myself. No easy way of doing this.
So there we go, and a couple of planks just over that until it sets, because any puddle, the hens are there trying to drink the water, and obviously we don't want them drinking concrete. So we can't do any more now until that's set.
So there we go. Not much done in the way of stonework, but we've got other equally important and interesting jobs done, I think. Yes. It's important that we get this hen sorted out,
we've been putting it off for a while.
It's costing us a fortune in food.
Absolutely.
So, but after that, we're going to end it there. Time for an ice cold beer, I think.
Yes, please.
It's still quite warm. You want one? You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Always.
Always.
So thank you guys for watching. Hope you found it interesting and informative. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed to the channel, all our new subscribers, hi, all our Patreons, everyone that's bought us coffee. We love you all. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.